Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a wheatberry salad in the Instant Pot. Hi, I'm Karen Peterson and I share Instant Pot stuff with you every week here on YouTube. Today I'm going to be sharing a wheatberry salad recipe with you. Don't knock it until you try it. It sounds weird, but it is so good. My family loves this. I've been making it for probably like 10 years now. It's delicious. Super easy to get started. We're going to add 4 cups of water into the Instant Pot. Then 2/3 cup of wheat. So this is just wheatberries it's uncooked wheat. I use the hard white wheat, but you can also use soft white wheat or even red wheat works. So it's 2/3 cup of the wheat. And basically we're going to cook this almost like you'd cook oatmeal or some other type of breakfast cereal. And I'm going to add in a teaspoon of salt with it. Make sure the valve is set to sealing on your Instant Pot, and then we're going to push either the manual or pressure cook button depending on your model. And we're going to go up to 30 minutes. Make sure your pressure is on high pressure for this recipe. Once the time is up, you can release any remaining pressure. And then we'll just remove the lid. And we'll drain off any water that still remains in the pot. And you can see that the wheat kind of looks plumped up quite a bit, and it should have a chewy texture. This wheat is going to be similar to dried beans. When you have dried beans that are super old, they don't get really soft when you cook them. So if your wheat is old, you might have problems with it. So make sure that you're using wheat that's somewhat new. So I dumped out the water, and then I'm going to add the cooked wheat into this bowl. Now, you don't have to make this recipe right away. You can put this in your fridge for 2 or 3 days and it will be totally fine as long as it's an airtight container. But I'm going to make my salad right now. I'm going to take an orange and I'm going to zest it. And I'm just going to use the smallest grater that I have and grate the orange into this container. Now, you don't want to get the white stuff in there, just the orange stuff. The white stuff's really the pith. It's really bitter. That looks pretty good. Now this is going to give that nice, fresh, orangey taste. You don't want to miss out on that. I'm going to cut this orange in half and I'm going to juice it. Pour that in there. And then I'm going to add in 1/3 cup or more if you like more, which I kind of do like more actually, craisins, those dried cranberries. We're going to do a little bit of oil, 3 tablespoons, and I'm using canola, but you can use vegetable oil, that works too. Vinegar, I'm using white vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar. Doesn't matter, either one works. About 1 tablespoon of honey. I'm just going to eyeball it. And then 1/4 teaspoon of pepper and of salt. Stir that up. And we'll pour it over the wheat. And then I'm going to add in a Granny Smith apple that I diced up earlier. This gives it just that crunch. It's so tasty. Toss it all together. And this is really good when you can let it sit in the fridge for a couple hours because the salad dressing gets in there really good and really coats the wheat and makes it taste delicious. I know you're going to like this one. It does sound weird, but I promise, my husband even, he loves this one. And he's quite the meat eater, so even if you don't think you're going to like it, I guarantee you will. Give it a shot. Try out that wheatberry salad. And I will see you next week on YouTube when I share something else Instant Pot with you. Bye-bye.